Welcome back to another episode of Mouth Minutes. You done found yourself right in it. We don't really give a damn about the chivalry. We just trying to keep away from the cavities and the negativities and the 1-2s, and don't forget the 3s and the ups and the downs and the smiles, not the frowns. We don't really give a damn if it's going up, it's going down. I'm telling you right now, you done found yourself right in it, like the chair of a white dentist. Right here at Mouth Minutes. Right here at Mouth Minutes. Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
And now, Mouthminutespodcast presents a Wii Promotions event. Ladies and gentlemen, are you prepared for the Bull City Brawl? Between professional fighters Antoine, the future Alston, and Marco, the Bull City Bully Bailey. February 15th, 2025. Doors open at 6:30. We're smoking at 7:30. Ladies and gentlemen, do not miss a night of greatness at the Durham Armory, located at 212 Foster Street in Durham, North Carolina. Meet me there. Matter of fact, beat me there. Who will get it right on Fight Night? We really hope that you are in attendance.
I'm Lee Brody, and this is Mouth Minutes. As always, we do thank you for tuning in to Mouth Minutes. Thank you for showing your support, rather if it's tuning in as we stream on iHeartRadio, Spotify for Artists. Don't forget YouTube, Amazon Music, and all other platforms we're streaming upon. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to get right to it. February 15th, 2025 at the Durham Armory, 212 Foster Street in the beautiful city of Durham, North Carolina. The Bull City will be litty. We are indeed preparing ourselves for two of the city's professional boxers, and they are going head to head, risking life and limb. Here in the Mouth Minute Studios, we have one of those fighters here with us now. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, please show your love for the one, the only, Antoine, the future Alston. Give it up for him. Well, Antoine, definitely welcome to the show, my man.
What's going on, man? How you?
Hey, man, I am great. No complaints. How about yourself? How you feeling this evening?
Feeling good, man. I'm blessed,
Yes, blessed. Being blessed and not stressed, that's a blessing in itself.
There you go.
So for sure, we have to not only welcome you to the show, but for those who have tuned into our Boxing with Mouth Minutes episode previously, you may be familiar with the brief interview that we had with Tweezy. We call him Tweezy here, but the future, Antoine, the future Alston. And we also had a brief conversation with Coach Massey. Shout out to Coach Massey as well. For those who may not be familiar, though, Tweezy, who may not tuned in or living up under a rock in the Bull City and not familiar with you and your story, please just give us a brief introduction of yourself, if you will.
Man, I'm Antoine, man. Came up in Durham, the first in my generation to box. Put on for the city, always.
And that's important. See, that's why the city's always going to bat for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know that, man. I love my city.
So definitely shout out to the Bull City. Give them some horns, please. If you're from the Bull City and you know about them bull horns, you got to throw some air horns in there. Like, give them some more. We just love the city. So curious to know, which weight classes have you fought in as a professional boxer?
Oh, weight class, I'm super featherweight, lightweight, and super lightweight.
Super lightweight, okay. So how long would you say have you been in the boxing field professionally?
Oh, wow. Since 2010, when I actually turned pro, that was my first pro debut fight was 2010.
Okay, 2010. So yeah, you definitely been in it for a minute. We're going into 25, so definitely shout out to that.
For a while.
Shout out for you, just not tapping out, keeping pushing, forward, man. That's a big thing for sure. That's a big thing. So viewing your social media, we can see that you are walking on a spiritual journey. Mm-hmm. what prompted you to get on this path, or have you always been on a spiritual ascend, so to speak?
To be honest, no. I got on the spiritual path because, I did lose my father, rest in peace to my dad. We were real close. That was my best friend. So, I was in the streets at one point, but I've been boxing all my life, but I had 1 foot in, 1 foot out type thing. I was just in the streets, man, but once I lost my father, I had to let the old me die, let the new me be born. I had to really find my way.
Right.
I had to find my way. And it was on to the journey. So it was like, I got to give my life to God, to make a change as a man.
Right.
Because I was getting older and older. So it was like, I really started to see how it really was out here. You feel what I'm saying? So it was time to get where I need to get to in life.
Yeah.
So, I had to really take my life serious.
Right.
And stop all that bullshit, all the bull stuff and really and suck up and really do what I got to do.
Get it together.
And get it together.
So you've been through your own trials and tribulations, which has led you to where you are now.
Right. Exactly.
Growing up. So as far as like coming up in Durham, what areas were you, I guess, predominantly in coming up in the city?
Oh man, like when I was born, when I was a baby, Bradtown, Dearborn.
Shout out to Bragtown, Dearborn.
Yeah, that's when I was a baby. But it really started McDougal Projects.
McDougal, we gotta get it up to you.
McDougal. Then it was on the East Durham.
Durham, shout out to the East.
So the city, East Durham was the hood that I really rep. But I'm originally from McDougal Terrace.
Okay.
Moved out of McDougal Terrace when I was 6.
Okay.
And moved over to East Durham, and it was on from there. So it was like, I'm repping that at the time. That was back then, you know what I mean? But that's when the time was going.
Okay. So what experiences, like coming up, not just even, I guess, just throughout your life's journey, but what experiences would you say have helped you to get to the point, or which ones stick out the most, which have helped you get to the point of manhood that you are now? Which ones have really like been the when you go through struggle yourself, it's a difference than somebody just sitting back saying, hey, I did this, or faking like they did it. Right. So you were actually in it. So what things, I know you also spoke of, just coming up in, we know McDougal back then, for those who are not familiar, please believe me, if you go to McDougal with some foolery, you probably won't make it out.
You might not make it out,
so,
man. You might not make it out.
So coming up in those type of those situations and having that background, what do you think, like, was it that really prompted you to be who you are now? Like,
man, when I was little, man, I was real, I was bad, I was rough, but I was a very athletic kid, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Coming from the projects, man, you always fighting. I'm always fighting in the neighborhood.
Yeah,
I stay fighting, and by me being so short, you always like
somebody gonna test you.
You know what I mean? Somebody gonna
try you out.
And I always was just go get it. Like, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Don't give a how big you
regardless,
is. Regardless, like I'm gonna come to you. You know what I'm saying? I always had that temper. So my father seen that, you know what I'm saying? My daddy saw that, like, well, my son, he about that, you know what I'm saying? So he introduced me to the sport in boxing because I was so good with my hands. And I started off boxing, you know, and I fell in love with it, man, as I got older. And I was like, I want to go ahead and turn pro. I want to turn pro.
Yeah, move forward.
Move forward with it. You feel what I'm saying? Because he knew, like, he had to be up on me. Because he knew I was the type, like, all right, if I knew just the streets, you know, I'd be locked up right now. If it wasn't for my father, like, if it wasn't for my father, I'd be doing life in prison.
Be a whole different type of,
It'd be a whole different ball because where I come from, you know what I mean? I come from the hood, you know, so I really... Like, I don't sit here and cap on nothing, but I really come from them trenches, and I used to love to fight. You know, I always had that energy. So
was just in you.
It was just in me. You know what I mean? So he put me in boxing, man, and he kept me busy. You know, that
so you stayed out of the streets just through boxing.
I stayed out the streets because I was always either football. If it ain't football, it's boxing.
Right.
So when I was in that boxing, I was always in the gym. In the gym. Just kept doing it. And so I never got a taste to the streets because I was too busy in the gym.
Right.
You know, but it was like once I got older to the point where I can really, you know what I'm saying, move around a little bit. And I was like, shit, I need a break from this shit. And I got a little taste of them streets at the point. And I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
Start make some money.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know, at the time,
it'll call you, it'll drag you in if you let it.
Yeah, it wasn't no one. It was mine. It was me.
Right.
It wasn't nobody else. Nobody else said, come on.
Right.
You know, get with us. It wasn't none of that. It was me. You know, it was me. So I was like, you know, I'm trying to get some bread. You know, because I saw my father. You know, come like I saw when I was around. My dad was getting money.
Right.
My cousin getting money.
Yeah, so that's what you know.
That's what I know.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I know. So it was to the point where my father, you know, he didn't want me to do that.
Right.
You know, I really didn't know what was going on, but he was getting money. That's what I seen. I seen my daddy selling that powder.
Right.
You know, so I'm like, damn, really inside looking out. Even though my daddy got me going, he dropped me off at the boxing gym, take me to the football practices and all that.
Right.
And you know what I mean? He like, this ain't what you supposed to do. Right. But he don't realize, in my mind, I'm like, shit, I see my daddy getting money. I need to get some money.
I want to be like Pops.
You know everybody want to
be
like your daddy.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm
sure.
saying?
Yeah.
So it was like, inside looking out, I'm like, bro, I'm trying to get some money, bro.
For sure.
You feel what I'm saying? But didn't realize that was the wrong thing.
Yeah,
you know,
at
my
that
dad was
time,
at the time, because my dad was the type, he like a lot of money. That's all he talk about, money. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause he liked stuff. He always treated me everything I wanted, I had.
Got what you needed.
You know, I got what I needed. Yeah. So I can't never say my dad ain't never did nothing for me.
Yeah.
I always had my father was a father. You feel what I'm saying? But he was getting money tight and he was a street dude. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So and my cousin was a street dude. He was in the field, but he out now. So I saw that.
Yeah.
I seen them like they was all about family. That's what they was big on, family. Getting money. You feel what I'm saying? Getting money, family, taking care of people.
Right.
So that's what I saw. Like, damn, like I'm trying to get some money because I'm the type like to be fly. I like to, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Oh yeah, for
take
sure.
care of
you
your
want to
folks.
step out
You know
in the
what I'm
city,
saying? So
and
it's like,
feel good, and
you know
make
what
sure
I mean?
your people are good for sure.
So like I really didn't know what was going on at the time, but I like shit. I want some money, bro.
So
you know what I mean? So once I got older and started getting the taste of the streets, I'm like, man, fuck this shit. Because I was selling crack. You know, I was selling crack cocaine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In high school.
Yeah.
Shit, I was 10th grade. That's when I started selling drugs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Selling drugs, because that's what I saw coming up.
Yeah, that's what you knew.
That's all I knew, even though I've been boxing all my life.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I wanted to get some money.
And what they say, product of your environment, right?
You feel what I'm saying?
So that's what I'm around.
That's what I saw.
If I'm raised in the church, usually that's where I'm at.
You know what
right?
I mean?
If I'm raised in the trap, that's usually where I'm at.
That's where you at.
And for those who don't believe anything as far as, you know, just believing in the next man and wanting the next man to prosper. And that's all we got to say about that.
Yeah.
So as we move along, we're going to lift it up a little bit, get it more light around here. We have a new game, ladies and gentlemen, and this game is called Boxernomics, all right? I name the boxing move or style. You name the fighter, either past or present, which you feel does it best. All right. Okay. So in order to make it add up to the perfect fighter. So that's what Boxernomics is. That literally just came out of nowhere. And I know y'all probably think we crazy over here, but please believe me. I do not fuck with coke. Moving right along. So as we get into it, who would you say has the best jab in boxing?
Oh my. Oh.
Past or present?
Man.
We're just building the perfect fighter. Yeah, building the perfect fighter.
I'm trying to think.
Which fighter want that jab? That jab. Who you want?
Because that jab is the number one key.
Yes, it is.
That jab
it's the door opener, ain't it?
Yeah, that jab gonna open the doors up for you.
Yes.
Man, who got a great jab? The best jab.
Just that jab, like
pass on that. It's gonna be hard because I be saying thinking forever.
Right. Yeah. No,
so
it's all good. We can, we can circle back around. So would you say who has the best defense, you feel, in boxing, past or present?
Say Floyd,
Floyd,
for sure.
Yeah,
Floyd.
is it that shoulder roll that do it every time?
Floyd, that shoulder roll.
Yeah, he put that shoulder, yeah. And I haven't seen too many been able to come across that shoulder, to get around that shoulder.
And Pernell Whitaker.
Okay, yeah, Whitaker, I ain't seen,
Pernell Whitaker, who else?
Because there's so many, but
it's so many. It's so many.
Floyd with that defense, that's for sure.
And back then, Tyson.
Oh yeah,
Tyson was my.
Oh yeah.
Tyson was my
the way he moving and the
head movement,
still doing it.
Yeah.
When I watched that him and Jake Paul fight, you can still see he has it. Now, me personally, the fight was on Netflix. I don't want to get off topic. The fight was on Netflix, not Showtime, not any of these other stations. So as the commentators, you had some guy. I'm just going to say some guy because personally I don't know who he is. Then you had Roy Jones, and we love Roy Jones. You know what? Go ahead and give him shout out to Roy. Give him some air horns. And then you had Rosie Perez, an actress. Never seen her in the ring. But anyway, you have Tyson in there, and his movement and everything was good. A lot of people were complaining about his knee and all this other stuff. I felt like he was holding him back. Even with the glove, biting the glove down, I felt like it was... Tyson didn't get in there and really do his all because he just fought Roy, 4 years ago?
Yeah. I think, to be honest, man, I when I looked at that fight, I was like, man, I hope Jake Paul don't knock that man out.
Yeah.
I don't think he was holding... I don't know, but I think Jake Paul could have knocked him out, even though I wasn't going for Jake Paul. Yeah. But, Tyson, he old, man. He old. He
now
older, you feel what I'm saying? Like, knee problem, he can't really... He ain't the same Mike Tyson.
See, he ain't the Tyson that we are used to.
Exactly.
We don't realize a lot of times people do age.
Right.
I mean, we want you to still be great. Yeah, we still want you to be great.
Inside looking out, you feel like you still got it.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But really, us looking at you like,
right.
You ain't got it no more.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's a done deal.
Yeah.
But definitely shout out to Tyson. And we always like to shout out every athlete, mainly warrior sports. We like the boxing, the UFC. That's what we for. Message. And we definitely enjoy when you guys come in here and you show us love and you chop it up with us, and you've always been sincere, so from the bottom of our Mouth Minutes hearts here, we do just want to thank you and thank all the boxers, man, for putting it on the line because you are entertaining us. Yes. So no matter what it is, even, you just in there and you doing the stuff that we won't dare do, but we will critique the hell out you when you get in there. So shout out to that as well.
Yeah.
So as we move along, now I do have other questions. I'm curious to know also, while we are here, do you have any platforms or anything on social media, anything of your own that you would like to shout out personally so those who are listening can support you, tune in, follow, like, fave, do all the stuff we love to do out here?
Man, check this out, man. You can definitely follow me on Instagram, _NC, my fan page, Team Alston 919. You can definitely, take a peek at that. Updates on the fight for February 15th.
Well, shout out to that, man, for sure. Y'all definitely show the brother some love. I also would like to know, when it's all said and done, right, what do you want to be the legacy of Antoine, the future Alston?
The legacy? Oh, man. Just a dude that, gave it his all. A very hard worker, I'm a great person, I'm a love person. I love to see my people win.
Right.
I love to see my black people win. And I always tell my folks, if you're gonna start something, finish it. And don't give up. So I just want, people to just know me as a hardworking, always caring person, and I always, love to see people work hard. And I work hard as well because I'm very ambitious. I want something just like everybody else wants something. Everybody in this world wants something. Yeah. So for you to get it, you got to go get it and work hard. So I always take my hat off to the people that's, grinding every day, getting up every morning, working hard to get what they need to get. Never hate, appreciate. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I just want people to know, Twan was just that type of person that love to see people win.
Right.
know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is with me.
Genuine and well said, by the way. Now, I have to get into it. You know, there's a lot of things being said, especially in the city and on social media. So, you know, I want to touch on that. So you mentioned after this fight, you'll be retiring.
Yeah.
Your competitor, Marco Bailey, says clearly that you are, quote unquote, copping pleas. So when you lose, you will be able to blame it on retirement. What do you have to say to that?
I ain't gonna cop no plea on nothing. You know, he just gonna see February 15th. I really do this, you know. I love to be in the doghouse. You know, that's something. I was born to be a dog, you know, so I never been scared of nothing. I love to put on the show, because when I'm on, I'm on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't cock a plea. I don't cap for no one. Mm-hmm. People that know me. They know how I get down. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I don't care what nobody say. You know, actions speak louder than words.
For sure.
You feel what I'm saying? Sure. So, you know, it is what it is, man. Okay. I'm really him.
Right.
You know, I'm really him.
For sure.
It is what it is.
Okay.
The champ take L's, but hey, look, like I said before, either get down or lay down.
Right.
Welcome to the doghouse, baby. That's all I'm going to tell him for February 15th.
February 15th. Because
it's on. Yeah. And I'm on his ass.
February 15th, guys. It's definitely coming up, guys. Yeah. People say they want that smoke, but you cannot dodge the smoke when it is there.
Smoke, baby.
So we are looking forward to that February 15th for sure. Now, I have to touch on some things. I know you had mentioned it earlier as well. You know, a lot of people are passionate about a lot of things. Your loved ones, that's one thing you for sure going to be passionate about.
Most definitely. Yeah.
Now, viewing social media on Facebook, we follow you along with Marco Bailey very closely. And there were some things referenced. You did speak earlier a few times about your father.
Right.
And Marco Bailey referenced and mentioned some things that many feel that were disrespectful via Facebook regarding the passing of your father. Mm-hmm. Now, what would you like to say regarding the things he stated? Just as a kind of get it off your chest type thing.
Oh man, like the things he said, you know the things he said, you know what I'm saying? He went below the belt. He went below the belt, you know, like you know, I understand this boxing and everything like that, but it's certain things you should not say. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because he don't know what I went through.
Right.
He don't know what I done been through.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is real life. Mm-hmm. This is real life. This real life. This ain't no Instagram. This ain't no Facebook. No other platforms. This real life. You know what I'm saying? So he said he said some deadly stuff. You know what I mean? And I took that another way. You know what I mean? Because this ain't no, like, I knew my father. Like, that was my best friend.
Right.
You know, not only that, I found him. You know, and it's okay. I'm open up to talk about it. But, you know, that right there changed me. You know what I'm saying? And it got to me for a second. But at the end of the day, I'm a man. I'm a grown man. You know what I mean? But he just got to watch what he say. But at the end of the day, you know, he's still a kid. You know, he's still a kid. The only thing changed probably he's 30 years old. He's still immature in the mind.
Right. Okay.
And I hope he's listening. So, you know, at the end of the day, you shouldn't say that. You know what I mean? You should not say that. Because a person in their right mind, no, they wouldn't say nothing like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? People don't have no respect for a person to say something like that. You know what I'm saying? That's just like me having like bringing his kids up on social media.
Right.
And playing that type of role. But I have more respect than that.
Right.
You know, I'm a man. I ain't gonna scoop down that low. I'm not gonna put your kids on social media or your baby mamas on social media and say this and that.
Right.
While you in the pit, like, I'm not doing that.
Okay.
This ain't they thing.
Yeah.
He could have said a lot of other stuff but that.
Right. You
know what I mean? So it was like, bro, like, this man that really went below the belt. Like, he bugging.
So would you say that this has really, now, I mean, it was going to be a fight, but would you say this is really going to turn it into the Bull City Brawl?
Listen, yeah, it's gonna turn into the Bull City Brawl for real. Okay. You know what I mean? Like he took it to a whole nother level.
Right. Okay.
He just got to know I'm on his ass.
Yeah.
And the referee can't stop it. You know, the referee can't stop it.
Ooh, no stoppage. That's gonna be
the referee ain't getting paid enough to do that.
Ooh, that's gonna be
because I really do this. So it's like, you know, he gonna see something he never seen before.
Right.
That's all I'm gonna say.
And we will be there live, guys. We will be there live, front row, down in the Durham Armory. That is 212 Foster Street. And we are looking forward to finding out once and for all who truly is some things you cannot hide or deny. And on that night, in that ring, we will find out once and for all. So I have another question for you, Tweezy. As we continue on and we push forward, after this fight, even though things have been said and there has been disrespect and, you know, we haven't been so gentlemanlike at certain points throughout this, working on to February. After it's all said and done and it's over, do you believe that you and Marco Bailey could come together, shake hands, maybe even spar, work together in the future? Or do you feel like that is just something of the past? When it's over, it's over.
Yeah. You know, I ain't gonna trip on that, but yeah, it's over. You know, because I don't, for where I come from and my family members, and we're just me, period.
Right.
I don't play those type of roles.
Right.
I don't care what it is. It could be business, personal. It don't, like, it's for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't no coming back from that. Some people can do that. Some people can go ahead and, you know, okay, shake it off and get, nah.
Yeah.
Not me.
Right.
You know, like, that's my daddy, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They just, like, you know, like, he don't know that pain. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it was times that I didn't want to be here no more. So it was like, but I done been through a lot.
Right.
I done been through a lot. You feel what I'm saying? I done been through a lot of people that been in my shoes. Either they either on drugs, they done gave up on life.
Right.
Or they done lost their mind and wind up killing probably their whole family in the house because of their father. You know what I mean? Because they probably found they dead or somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a lot of people don't even come back from that.
Yeah.
Like, they done.
When they handle that stress totally different.
You know what I mean?
So,
they handle that. They handle that stress totally different. You feel what I'm saying? So it was like, why would you say that, bro?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like I don't play those type of games. I'm a grown man, and they like, if anything, I'm trying to move forward.
Right.
So it's like, I'm gonna cut out all the negative stuff, all the negative vibes, all the negative people away from me, because I'm really trying to move forward in life and be that person, be that guy, to be there for my kids. You know, because in the end, then like my time is up.
Right.
You know, my time is up. So now it's my kids' time. You know, my son, my daughter.
For sure.
It's their time.
Right.
You know, it ain't me no more. You know what I mean? So I don't have no choice but to move forward and do what I need to do. Have my mental right. So it's like, that's the only way I can have them do that. But other than that, like, I have to teach my kids, like, we don't tolerate fake people. You know what I'm saying? Fake capping ass people. That ain't what it is. And I'm not gonna let them know they daddy was like that.
Right.
I never been capping. I'ma always keep it 1,000. You feel what I'm saying? That's just what it is with me. So, but other than that, no, I can't take that back from him, because he shouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That just what it. I don't care how you do it, business or whatever. At the end of the day, you was wrong.
Yeah.
That shouldn't even came out your mouth. Nobody don't have no respect for that. Nobody don't have respect for that. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying?
Sometimes it's a line, I guess, that you can cross. That is too. Okay.
Some lines you can cross, but some you can't.
Yeah.
You can say other shit, but it's a lot of stuff you can say. It's a lot of shit you can't say.
Or you have to take, responsibility for what you say.
You feel me? Because you never know what might happen to you. You know what I'm saying? You don't never know a person. You don't know what a person might happen to a person, because of that mindset.
Yeah, that's
you
real.
would think shit sweet, but it really ain't.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, people go kill motherfuckers for that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just that you got to be careful what you say, bro.
Right. Yeah.
We can be cool, but at the end of the day, that might be your last time talking to somebody.
Right.
You don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
real.
saying?
Yeah.
So that's just what it is, man. But like I say, I gave my life to God. You know, it's time to win. It's time to do what I need to do as a man, as a king.
Right.
I just, like I say, bro, they're just the devil.
Yeah.
You know, the devil's always working.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the devil's always working. But like I say, he ain't gonna win.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna let him win. He ain't gonna even get close to winning.
Right.
So I'm gonna do what I got to do, continue to move forward, because I'm not gonna stop. So that's just what it is with me, man. But like I said before, though, he shouldn't have did that. And it ain't no love. It ain't no love. Like, it is what it is. We gonna throw that 1-2.
Mm-hmm.
When it's done, it's done. We're gonna get paid. We're gonna get that bag, and I'm going my way. Don't come to me. That's just what it is with me, bro. Like, you gotta really be a man. If you're gonna be a man, be a man.
Right.
Think before you speak.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, well said for sure. Without anything else, I mean, to be honest with you, we are just excited for the Bull City Brawl. We want y'all to come out, be safe. We want both fighters to be safe, make it back to your families. We coming out to support Mouth Minutes. We are definitely in the building, ladies and gentlemen. We will be there, right? Ringside. We had to get them tickets ASAP because they are moving. If you're not going and getting in there, you are losing. Do not be outside the door saying, "Hey, I know Toy. I know Toy. Cause he know my mama there." Sorry. You're going to have to just stay outside.
It's going to be a show.
Hey, and if y'all feel how it feels right now in December 2024, imagine how it's going to feel February 2025.
It's going to be lit, baby. New year.
Hey,
New year.
It's a lot of excitement behind this fight. I just sincerely want to thank you for coming out, definitely coming into the Mouth Minute Studios. We try to keep it nice and peaceful and serene for those who are out here doing your own thing. We do want to support your business. We do want you to tap in. Don't forget that we are bootstrapping guys, which means that we lead our own business. Everything is paid for by us. All right. Now, not saying that we too sedity to take assistance, but feel free to reach out to us also via email. That's mouthminutes@gmail.com. And please do not forget that Cash App. That is the Cash App money symbol, Mouth Minutes Podcast. Yes, we do want to sincerely also just thank you for being here with us.
Yeah, thank you.
Chopping it up, man. Being able to get it off your chest. We looking forward to the fight, man. We are absolutely looking forward to the fight, and I know you are ready.
Me too.
I know you are ready.
I'm ready. Look, I'm ready to get in that doghouse, man.
You know what I mean? So before I do let you go, I do have one question. So we were talking about weight class. Now this weight class will be what? Which
140 super lightweight.
Super lightweight.
Yeah, 138 plus 2. So come in no over 140.
No over 140. Yeah. Okay, bet. Well, we are looking forward to it, man.
And I'm already ready to go.
So you're ready, yes, sir. So that's what we're looking for. I am Lee Brody, and this is Mouth Minutes.
Bull City.
Open wide with Mouth Minutes.
What's happening with the music business right now? The songs aren't that good. The album's not that good. If it is a good song and it's only one, just get on the internet and download it. Put it in our iPod and we keep going. If we put it on rotating, we listen to everybody's single now. You don't even have to buy records to hear the single no more. You just turn on the video show and watch the video. And you heard it already and you keep moving. Back then, I didn't hear the Run DMC album until I bought it that day.
So, why don't you trust nobody?
Big TMB shit.
Oh, I love him a lot.
Big BSF shit. How you niggas know what the fuck it is, nigga?
La Costa Nostra.
Yeah. Are we outside with it? How you niggas know what the fuck it is? Are we just getting started, by the way? Is it then?
These are the real
Mr. Look, right. There's no security, I'm not feeling social. And I'm not approachable. My best advice is not to be emotional. And how I feel, well, I feel wavy. And don't shit faze me. We out with Houston like Patrick Swayze. And all you niggas garbage if I tell it. But regardless, they gon' sell it. All you niggas bitches like a fetish. And you niggas need to catch up like it's relish. Somehow they think my run was all luck, like the number 7s. And I hear out your mouth to set you claim for me. But inside your heart don't share the same story. I can't overtrip or overthink anything that just came to me. And after so much, it don't feel the same to me. But on my West OG shit, put the blame on me. And anybody you don't see with me wasn't made to be. But while I sleep, I can make another rapper in a week. When you give them too much power, I swear they think you weak. Even if you killed a nigga, you not as real as me. Fuck what a nigga tell me, I'm going off his energy. So even when they hate me, they gon' gon' remember me. Cause all I did was give when they come to see. Even if you killed a nigga, you not as real as me. Fuck what a nigga tell me, I'm going off his energy. So even when they hate me, they gon' remember me. Cause all I did was give when they come to see. If I moved off emotions, I would've tricked about giving my all for nothing. Cause most people who around me ain't had to give me nothing. Consistency and dedication is all I wanted. But too much pressure is when they hit the panic button. I mean, I'm good, but you could've offered a sandwich or something. To people I gave to more than my family was wanting. I never take nothing for granted. Taking something for granted is nothing. For time we can't reverse like Benjamin Button. My intentions is fuck it. If you like it, I love it. I brought the cannon in the family just in case you get nervous. My position is perfect, and my vision was priceless. And my pen is the nicest, and whoever I write with. And knowledge is power. You can learn how to make $1 million in a half an hour. Like Diesel, they sour. Like Costa Nostra, this little thing of ours. I take the money and respect. You can keep the power. Even if you killed a nigga, you not as real as me. Fuck what a nigga tell me, I'm going off his energy. So even when they hate me, they gon' remember me. Cause all I did was give when they come to see. Even if you killed a nigga, you not as real as me. Fuck what a nigga tell me, I'm going off his energy. So even when they hate me, they gon' remember me. Cause all I did was give when they come to see. Let's get it.
This is Antoine Alston, man, the future, rocking with Mouthminutes. You already know what it is.
Open wide with Mouthminutes.